Hey. Hey. What? What the hell do you think you're doing, man? At my house when I'm not here?
Returning the mower.
You know what I mean. You mow my lawn?
Just what you think I'd be doing over here? You're not around, Marty. What's our problem? You and me.
No problem. I just don't ever want you mowing my lawn, all right? I like mowing my lawn.
That's a clip from the hit HBO drama True Detective, starring Oscar winner, 2014 Distinguished Alumnus, and my future BFF, Matthew McConaughey. And by the way, HBO, I'm still waiting for that phone call I asked for in the last episode. Oh, and Matthew, why don't you bring your HBO buddies down, since it's our 21st episode of The Hook, and we'll all have a Lone Star together, because we're all 21. Oh, and this is The Hook. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Roush, and I love the University of Texas so much that I think we should only have one kind of lawnmower, the natural kind. Produces its own fertilizer too. Now, if you're like a lot of Americans, and like the greatest TV Texan of all time, Hank Hill, sorry Matthew, then you love your lawn. But your little patch of earth might be turning brown around this time of year, and if you live in Texas or other parts of the Southwest, you may be facing watering restrictions. Well, the answer to your woes might just be over at the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center, where the Ecosystem Design Group is researching all sorts of things, from controlled brush burning to green roofs to native grasses. Oh hey, Mark Simmons, director of the group and possessor of a charming foreign accent. Tell us about it.
They have a big role to play, or potentially, because they've often been underutilized, particularly in this country. And that's a shame, because they offer all kinds of benefits for us in terms of they can be used to reduce, say, resources in landscapes, but also they can be attractors for pollinators. They can help, cool down cities if they're designed and used appropriately. So there's a lot of excitement around native plants to use them in the built environment, and they've been kind of overlooked.
So besides being the university's de facto botanical garden, there's a lot of good research happening over at the Wildflower Center. They've also worked on the future Dell Medical School and consulted and designed Texas native plant systems for the Johnson Space Center in Houston and the George W. Bush Presidential Center in Dallas. About those native plants, what's the big idea here?
I mean, we're pouring over 60% in some cities of our water, our potable drinking water, which is expensive to produce, is expensive to move around because water's heavy, and we're pouring 60% of it on our lawns.
Wowza.
We eventually came up with a subset of 4 species, which it sounds like they'd all look different. You can't really tell the difference. It looks like a monoculture lawn. But we found out it used less weeds, less water, and less fertilizer. And now we're implementing it around the state and even outside the state as well.
It's called Habiturf, and it's commercially available now. What's your pitch, Dr. Simmons?
We save water, we've saved mowing, we've saved fertilizer, we've reduced pesticide. All those things are good. But what's really interesting for me now is that this lawn of these 4 species of grass is host plant for 7 or 8 species of native butterfly. And suddenly we've changed the function. Going back to the performance of the landscape, we're saying, well, this isn't just saving you money. You're actually creating habitat as well. And you don't have to know that, but you are whether you like it or not.
Well, I do like me some flutterbies, Doctor. But does this native sciencey stuff actually make for a better lawn?
You know, when we first started marketing this, we said, well, we'd call it the Chardonnay test. Sit down in it. Where would you rather have your Chardonnay? On the St. Augustine, on the Bermuda grass, or on the Habiturf? And you sit down and you can tell very quickly which one is more preferable.
Now that sounds like my kind of experiment. Well, if you want to learn more about the Ecosystem Design Group and the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center, that of course is in the description down below, where you'll also find some of the latest UT news. You can see UT's next chancellor, You can find out where the university came out in the latest World University rankings, and you can reflect on the life and legacy of Texas Ex Jack Harbin. Don't forget to subscribe to The Hook to see me every single week, and check out the Texas Exes and our magazine, The Alcalde, on all your favorite social media sites. And until next time, I'm Andrew Roush. Stay hooked, y'all.